wasn't even talked about. Like, we had the death at the very beginning when the clock was running and we weren't even on a level yet. So, you know, all this stuff adds up. And I saw that in track really quickly, and it's pretty amazing how, like, you track everything, you time everything, and all of a sudden you're seeing, like, oh wow, all this stuff did affect where I ended up. No duh. Like, it did. You know, my semester where I failed college, where I failed that class, my accounting class, and I had to retake it later, and I did way better the second time, you know. Like, all those like, I didn't miss many assignments. I think I turned in basically everything. But I did not great on my quizzes and not super hot on my tests. And a lot of it was my mindset going into the quizzes was I was a little apathetic to them. I was like, this is really difficult. And the accounting class was all online, and it's frustrating. But then the second time I took it in person, and it was way better. So, yeah. You know, it's life. Life is meant to be enjoyed, not just endured. And that's a Gordon B. Hinckley quote. He's a prophet of, he was a prophet. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, so. Okay, we're doing okay so far. I think we had a death, but that's okay. What we're really trying to do is we're trying to get our hotel run faster. We're trying to get... Well, we want the summit run to be the best one. We want that one to be way cleaner. Oh no. And I think with every death, I mean, we just lost a lot of time too. So maybe if I can hold down jump when I do have those deaths, because it is going to happen. I think with most of the speedruns, there are things that happen. And that's just part of the game plan. I did do a better job of, I think it's called hyper bouncing. So that probably made up a little bit for some imperfections in the run. So that was a little quicker. 139, that's quicker than 146. So already this run is better. I probably need to get some kind of speedrun counter thing so I can see if I'm on pace and all that stuff, but all in due time. So, strawberries will impress your friends, but that's about it. Yeah, it makes you think about things in life that are really just strawberries, really aren't that important. I guess, you know, probably like, I don't know, I think a lot of things could be a strawberry. Because it needs to be filling you, you know, it needs to be helping you out. I agree. Like, it can be really cool to be like, oh yeah, I work for this company and stuff. But if you're not happy there, I mean, I don't know. I had a talk with somebody pretty recently, and they're like, yeah, you should work for the government. It's a great job. And I'm like, I don't know. I just don't see that. I just don't see it. I'm sorry. I see myself being in the entrepreneurial internet space. Like, that's only going to get bigger. I already have a podcast. It's almost 4 years old. Episodes Monday, Thursday, you know. I think another thing too is overthinking. It usually doesn't really benefit you at all to overthink, because there's things outside of your control. You do not know how much you're actually helping people. And yeah, just taking it a day at a time, because you do not know what somebody's really thinking. You can assume things all day long, but really that's just an indication of where you're at. It's not saying anything about where the other person is at. So yeah, all in due time, man. That was clean. It's okay. I was thinking, I was I just need to let it flow, you know? I was stressing out that whole time. I was thinking about that. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna land on spikes, oh no. You know, the people that were best at free throws, like Steve Nash had like a 96% like free throw percentage. I don't think it was that much actually. I think it was like 90. But like career 90%, like that's wild. You know, he had a very clear system for doing it, and he never deviated from the system. He had a way that he did it, and it still works today, you know? That's the way to do it. I was talking with this guy on my podcast actually about templates, because it's important. It can save you a ton of time if you have a template to help you get things done. This is pretty clean. Like we're anything under 3, like are we gonna make it under 3? No. A little bit over 3. 307. That's not bad. I mean, again, we're right now we're just shaving time right now. It's pretty good. This could be a PB. This could be a PB. Celeste Resort, which I would say is probably the one I'm in as far as my life goes. I'm probably at the point where I'm grabbing all of the keys and stuff. That's probably where I am right now. Haven't seen Mr. Oshiro yet. I don't know what that means. I don't know what Mr. Oshiro would be, but I've already gone past this part. Okay. Oh, clean, yes, absolutely. See, we had to go for that. Well, we didn't have to, but I wanted to. That was a risk, though. That is a takeaway from this stream, is sometimes you have to take risks. And not taking a risk is probably the biggest risk, period. So, yeah. This part always, for me, feels like a rap. It's like, yeah, man. You gotta take risks, man. Please follow me, Miss Madeline. There may be times I don't talk quite as much, and that's because the stream is, well, it's just because I'm concentrating a little more than usual. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, you don't control anything. You can, well, you do control stuff. What am I talking about? You control your attitude. You control your effort. You control your words, stuff like that. But there's a lot of things you do not control, like how people will respond to you and if people will like you. Isn't that so nice? Oh my goodness, that was close. Okay. We are doing so good. See, we're gonna use good self-talk today. This time. We're doing really good. So like we just have to keep this up, you know? Yeah, it really is. Really is that. Okay. Yeah, overthinking is dangerous for sure. A little patience can really go a long way, which was the thing that was on the stream once we got started, is about patience, because there's that scripture in the Bible and it says, let patience have her perfect work. They may become perfect and entire, wanting nothing. So I believe that. But sometimes you do just gotta be patient. And you have to respect where you're at in your journey too. It's unrealistic for me to expect crazy numbers for my stream when I only just now got back into it. I have to kind of do what everybody else is doing and take it a day at a time. It feels kind of weird because it does feel like in a way I am starting from scratch, even though I do have 62 followers. Like, most of those are people that have not watched me on a stream in probably a year or so, and probably a lot of stuff has happened in their life, so, you know, all of this is going to be it's all up to the new people. The new people, how I'm going to grow is a lot of that's going to be up to the new people. Okay. We are doing so good still. we just have to keep this up. But there's these little tiny changes that you learn from speedrunning Celeste, and you're just able to shave off little bits of time. I know there's a lot more strategy to this. You can have specific routes and stuff. I think normally, like, you're generally supposed to go up first, but you can go a lot of different ways. You can do your own thing. But I don't know. I am down to learn other games. I think that would be cool. I feel like if I could speedrun Ocarina of Time, that would be fun, but I don't know. That probably is a little bit of a harder game to learn, and it's probably longer too, so probably not. And I haven't even beaten Ocarina of Time yet. I haven't. I get to Jabu Jabu's belly and then I get stuck. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Today's been a good day though. I mean, I was on a podcast, so like, who knows who will listen to that. You know, once I have a book out and appear on more podcasts, it's like, okay. It's just beautiful stuff. You keep building, you keep preparing, you keep growing and stuff, and it's nice when people do the work for you, as far as like, your work is so good that people will promote it. Like, you know, like Alex Hermosi talks about that with his podcast. And I haven't really listened to his podcast, but like he was on an interview with Danny Miranda on the Danny Miranda podcast, and that's a great podcast, Danny Miranda podcast. But like, basically what he was talking about is that he's going to put more time into a really good book so that he doesn't have to do much marketing for it. People will do the marketing for him, and that's very true. People read Atomic Habits and like, whoa. This is actually extremely applicable. This is for me, and I just ran into that wall. It's fine. I ran into that wall. What were we doing? Why did we do that? I just need to stop thinking so much about it. I think if I had gotten a little bit more done today, I wouldn't be thinking as much about things. But the thing is, the day is still young. Like, it's not even 8 o'clock yet. Yes, I do still need to eat some more dinner. Like, what I ate before this run was really just a snack. Just taking a breather. Went too quickly. That's okay. As long as we're under 10, then we'll be on pace to at least beating the last run. Oh my goodness, 7-11? Bro, this will probably be a PB of this place for sure. I don't know if I've gotten anything under... I don't know if I've gotten under 9 at this place before. Ooh. This could be the run, guys. My most popular stream, I think I was streaming this game actually, and I think I had 10 people, including this guy from Germany who's super kind. But I was in college at the time. Life was a lot different. I learned a lot less about life at that point. I definitely want to have somebody on the stream soon. Ooh. But another thing is, like, you never know what could happen. And sometimes you just got to go for it. Like, ask somebody on a date, or ask somebody to to help you out or ask somebody to be on your podcast. I mean, I was able to move this dresser that I found off the side of the road. I found it on my run from having a friend put it into his truck. I don't have a truck, but my friend does. So there's a lot of potential out there, man. And especially for people that want to like make more money. I mean, if they have a friend who has a podcast, like I have a podcast. That was it, dude. That was so it. Oh my gosh. We would have been under 9 minutes. Holy cow. It's okay, dude. I think we're just gonna bask in the wow right there. We're talking about, you know, if you have a book or something, you have a friend who has a podcast, you know, having them on your podcast, because that is a good way. I mean, there's been people I've had on their podcast, they've come on my podcast, and as the host, sometimes I really like reading their book before they come on my podcast. So they already made money from me, but it's a long time play. If they come to my podcast with a ton of value, then chances are people are going to want to read their book. These are good things for me to keep in mind. Wow, we could have done it in under 9, but instead we were at 9:45. That's fine. But that gives you an idea, like all those deaths at the end, it adds up. But we're completely fine, dude. This run's already way better than the last one, so. Wow. This has been fun, though. It's been good. But, yeah. It's crazy, too, because, like, I have those, like, seasons of life where, like, nobody really seems to reach out to me, and, like, that's kind of weird. But then there's times where I want to get a lot done. It's like, bro, I wish people weren't reaching out to me. And usually, when I'm getting the most done, it seems that people are like trying to reach out to me and stuff. And you have to draw the line. You have to draw boundaries. You have to stay within those boundaries that you draw for yourself. Because that will keep you safe. That will help you to do what you got to do. Make time for it. Because like I said, you're not getting this time back. You can wait for time. Time will not wait for you. That's facts. I think sometimes we think we have way more time than we actually do. The thing is that you could be in great health now and could get a fever. I mean, there's a lot of different things that could happen. So, yeah, it's just important to appreciate the health you have right now and do what you can to improve it if you can. I feel like most people have control over some part of their health. Boop, boop, boop. But it takes a lot of work, obviously. It's not gonna come easy. That's for sure. And we're just chilling, we're just vibing, man. There we go. I want to play Risk of Rain 2 with a friend. That would be fun. On stream, that would be cool. Yeah, this is the easy one. But sometimes when it's so easy, it's easy to get, like, caught up in it, and we end up missing out or messing up because it was so easy, and we want to make it more difficult. Oh my goodness. It's fine. It's fine. I think there's things I needed to hear on this stream for myself, and I'm fascinated with learning from other people, so I love learning from other people. But yeah, it's a journey. We're all on this journey of life together, and it's beautiful how we can just learn from that journey. Part of me feels like somebody's just going to walk in the door, but it's not going to happen unless somebody tells me, because For right now, this is my apartment, and that is really, really, really mind-blowing. There's also the good, better, and best thing, and that goes along with opportunity cost. You know, there's things that seem really, really useful. Maybe they're not that useful. Especially when you compare it to other potential things you could be doing. Oh my. We're just taking this a day at a time. It is crazy though, because the first time I played this game, it took me a long time just to beat the game. And each level, it took a long time. But now it's like, I mean, I can beat it in an hour, or less than an hour. A lot of it comes from making less mistakes, learning more how the game plays, and also utilizing different shortcuts. All that stuff adds up to way quicker times than usual. Oh my goodness, I was so scared to have a snowball fall into my face. And this is where it's like interesting. It's like, okay, well, if we knew the frame data of the snowball, then we could move with more confidence. Okay, it was a little bit. Sorry, I was thinking it. I'm used to the ones that move you really long distance, so I was expecting that to happen, and it moved me literally like 2 feet. So it's still pretty good. It's still a pretty good Golden Ridge run. Don't get me wrong. I mean, anything under 6 in a Golden Ridge run is, at least for me, where I'm at right now, anything under 6 is pretty good. So 533, 532, like that's fine. We'll take that. We had a couple lame deaths, but I mean, that's fine. So we're right around 20 now. 5 deaths. Okay. We'll see what happens, man. 5 deaths isn't bad. Okay. The vibe, man, like the music change and everything like that, it's real. Here, if we can get under, yeah, if we can get under 9, that'd be crazy. I don't think I've ever gone under 9 here. Phew. So far, this is pretty clean. I don't even know anybody who's streaming right now. Right now, I just see my monitor and the chat. That's all I see. I don't know. I just stay curious, and I try to stay curious and thankful. And yeah, because I really believe like the best is coming in my life. As long as I just have to keep making these little steps forward. And I've definitely done basically everything I need to do, I feel like, in life for today, except, you know, working on my book and stuff. And that's a beautiful place to be of like, dude, I've already done everything I need to do today. Like, that's beautiful. I love the concept of helping out your future self. I talk about that all the time on my podcast and stuff. And it's beautiful. We just skipped the key there. We don't even need the key. It's crazy because that PB was like in April 2022, right after I graduated from college. So like, if we did PB today, like that would be beautiful. That'd be cool. And I have like my mentality has been getting way better. So like all these other things are obviously going to be better. Like my gameplay, my ability to speak to others, my ability to relate to others. All these things are obviously going to get better and better as I improve my mentality. And I've been doing really good about running and just having more belief in myself. Last year I was in a different spot, man. Been on a rebuilding journey. And now I'm appearing on podcasts, like trying to appear on as many podcasts as I can. I think I've appeared on 6 so far, including today. But I'm scheduled to be on 2 other ones too. But a lot of that does come to scheduling and oh man, this teaches you so much about self-talk, man. It's such a beautiful game, such a well-made game. I mean, it's just amazing. I had no idea how much this game was going to help me out. The first time I played this game, you know, I was in college. I was like, man, this game actually it's pretty deep. And like running it, like playing it on the Switch was great and all, but then when I first played it on Steam with an Xbox controller, I was like, oh wow. I love how these guys can grab those things for you. Make my job easier. Okay, that needs to stop. Yeah, when you can be proactive in your communication, your approaches, and all that stuff, life is just gonna go better. It's nice when you're not, you know, basing your happiness on like weather or things that are going to change, you know, with day to day. There's that, I love that quote and that concept of like being aware of the weather that is in yourself. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I do feel like this is filling my cup, and it really is about the intention. Like, I see myself getting into public speaking, I see myself getting into other stuff, and because I already have the podcast and whatever, so I think that's ultimately where I'll make way more money, but I'm also open to getting a job. So I don't know, man. There's a lot of good companies out there. There's a lot of wonderful people out there. There's a lot of amazing opportunities out there. I just have to find one that fits pretty well for me. That's all I gotta do. So, and then I'm golden. You know, it's just, well, it's like choosing the loving the choice. So like once you found the thing, cherishing it, being thankful for it. Because we live in a kind of consumer-based culture where sometimes we get the temptation to like, I don't know, think of our relationships as like disposable or something, and obviously like you obviously need to learn when to let go and stuff, and when something has taught you everything you need to know or whatever, you know. And if your goals don't align, like if your goals don't align, then that alone is a good enough reason to talk it out and be like, hey, are you willing to budge on this? And it's like, no, I actually really do want to do this, and if you don't want me to do this, then I'm sorry, this probably isn't gonna fly. That's a humbling place to get to, but it's important to have that conversation. Come on, hit it. Thank you. I'm taking you out. And not on a date. I'm just taking you out. That's all I'm doing. 6:30. Wow. Like, this is clean, dude. This is a clean run. I've never, I definitely haven't gotten anything under 8 here. So, and that just, ooh, that was risky. I think a lot of life is about being patient when you need to be. Because when you need to be patient, you need to be patient. Then there's other times it's like, you need to get stuff, make stuff happen. Oh, yeah, take that. We'll jump on your head. Yep. And take you out. And not on a date. Nope. Rocking your world, dude. Whooping your chops. Oh, messed that up. Yeah, Theo, you saved the day. Oh, we messed that up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah! Hyperventilating over here. Jumping on you, taking you out. And not on a date! Oh, I guess that's one way to do it. Doink. Getting rid of you. Boink. Taking you out! And not on a date! Take that, fool! Oh, I took myself out. Oof. That's okay. Oof, I took myself out again. Come on, boy! There we go. Cool. We love in life, dude. We live in life. Dude, we are close. No, 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 no. It's okay. It's okay. Doink. Oh, he's too high. He's too high up. Thank you for that. That was risky. And he got destroyed. Okay. You know what? 9 whatever. Like that's fine. $9.12. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Cuphead's cool. I like Cuphead. Maybe I could get Cuphead on Steam and stream that. But I feel like Cuphead's one of those games I'd have to play with somebody else. I think that'd be the most fun to play it with somebody else. Like, I feel like I really enjoy playing Cuphead, but I think I'd most enjoy playing it with somebody else, like actually streaming it. That'd be a lot of fun. But I don't know, you gotta find people. You gotta have people to play multiplayer games with. And I have 5 siblings, which is awesome, but I don't know. Probably need somebody more in the same realm as me right now. Same world as me. Some of the same goals as me, you know? Kind of going back to that. We're just jumping in, dude. We literally are just... Because this is the run. Oh boy, that was dangerous. Got too much speed. Too much momentum, bro. Wow, that's... okay. It's okay. My dad is so calm, dude. He's like one of the calmest people on the planet, probably. He's just calm. And he's also extremely grateful. I don't know. My parents, I'm just so blessed to have them. They're just so kind and loving, and I want to give back, you know. I'd love to be able to pay for some of the house and their bills and stuff, because life is getting more and more expensive, a little more crazy, and it's nice when somebody doesn't have to worry about money. Like, that's a wonderful thing you can do for somebody. Build up your skills so they don't have to worry about money. So there's a lot of people that do have to worry about money. And that would be nice if I never had to worry about money, obviously. But money makes the world go round, and so you are going to need money to make things happen. That's just part of life. But yeah, I don't know. Whee! I think sometimes we sell ourselves short, and that's really dangerous. I did that a pretty good amount in high school. And that obviously isn't doing you any favors. It's going pretty good though, you know? Just chilling, some shortcuts here and there. But the crazy thing is that once you have like a new standard for yourself, then you have to keep improving in order to keep improving, you know? Which means there has to be ways to save time or ways to better use your time. But yeah, I'm grateful, man. Grateful for my life, thankful for life and perspective, and I mean, I can just talk here and it's like anybody could show up, you know? It's crazy. I don't think I treated the opportunity of Twitch as good as I could have back in the day. And that's okay. We learn from our mistakes. But this does help me like relax and chill, and I think I've said some good stuff. I'm gonna make some clips about some of the things I've said, because I feel like I've said some good stuff, you know? Yeah! Oh no, I didn't break the bubble open. That was a big oof. That's okay. Alright, we can do this. Okay. I think last time when we did this, wasn't it like right around like 12 or something? So you see how I wanted to go in the middle again, but that would have resulted in the same thing. There's that Albert Einstein quote that if you do the same thing over and over again, expect a different result, it's basically insanity. You gotta keep changing it up. Okay. See, that alone saves a couple seconds. Oh, I wanted it so bad. Second try is still pretty good. I think that's still a time save if... Yeah. But I think a big part of it is to just enjoy it, enjoy the journey, and not to make a big deal about things that we don't need to make a big deal about. Because the reality is that there are things outside of our control. Like I can't go back and change how I did in the last levels of my life or of this or anything. But I can affect what part of me wakes up tomorrow, how I wake up tomorrow, how excited I am to live life. I have control over that by what I do after this stream. And that's pretty deep. If a bunch of people showed up, I would be down to do a couple practice levels just for fun, but as of right now, I'm just planning to end the stream after the second run and maybe take a second to appreciate it. Well, more than a second. But yeah, you get what I mean. I love video games because they help direct my thoughts in a certain way, help me to understand things on a different level. It's valuable. It's valuable to me. And they can also bring people together. Okay, Dallin. You need to slow down. You're not in a rush. You're just taking things a day at a time. I think that's another comfort too, is just reminding yourself, like, no matter how this goes, I will still appreciate you, I will still care about you, you know. It's helpful to have that kind of safety. It's crazy too, we only have the double jump from the first level, and all that time we're just building up to it. Ow. I feel like I have learned to appreciate both sides of myself, so in that vein, I think I already have figured that out in my life. But I think with everything in life, Ooh. Oh! Man. That was it's a bit of a letdown. I probably need to use the duck button more. Ouch. I overshot it. It's all good. Like this is all experimenting. It's good we're having a good time. It's good that we've made some good progress, but at the end of the day, it's all good. But at this point, like in track, if you are making this much progress, and you've been making these kinds of splits, like you expect PB. You'd have to really slow down on the last race, the last lap, to not PB. My last track race in high school was also my fastest. I got a 5:39 on my mile, and I think I got like I don't know. I don't know what I got on my 800. My 800, I didn't really care about the 800 as much. Mile was more important to me. But yeah, like every mile you run 4 laps and you gotta pace yourself and stuff. Same thing as with Celeste and life and everything. Okay, we need to stop doing that. I love the part in the game where it has you focusing on this golden feather, and then you get to use the golden feather to help you like fly through the levels and stuff, and it's pretty cool. This is the last little bit. So we died a lot at this part right here, which that's okay. I mean, it's data. Now we know that better. That's probably something I need to practice a little bit if I want to get better, which I do. Oh boy. I saw that lineup. I was like, oh no, I think I'm gonna land right on it. Yeah, so I think this level might be a little slower than the last time we ran this level. Just a lot of deaths in this part right here, but that's okay. We live and learn. And the summit is the most important level, for sure. Okay. Oh no. I do see myself like doing other stuff. I don't ever see myself getting into full-time streaming. I always see myself as part-time streaming. So yeah, I'll be like, you know, 10, 50, you know. You know, like 11 flat. I forgot how long this part is. It's actually, it's not long, but it's, yeah, it's a little longer than I remember. So definitely not 11 flat. 11:16, man. Okay. Okay, so we're at a 41 right now. 41:30. Okay. We're at a 41:30, and Madeline has accepted both parts of herself again. We're at 2 hours on the stream. Still have 1 viewer, but we have 41. We're 41 minutes in. And so if we get 16 minutes or less, then we'll PB. Anything more, then we will not. Let's do it. See if we PB. It's funny because I remember back in the day during streamings, there would be times where I'd like try to share the stream again right before doing something cool, and maybe there's a place for that. But now I'm like, hey, if you missed it, you missed it. Okay. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Dallin, dude, I'm completely chill. Like, we're completely chill. You've gotten so much stuff done today, and I will be super happy either way. Okay, so if I want to do that, yeah, that's just gonna end me every time. So that's not gonna work. Okay, okay. I mean, 16 minutes really isn't that bad at all. It's doable. It's good to make things easier for your future self. Make it so future self doesn't have to do a ton of work. If you've already taken care of some stuff, then future self doesn't have to think about it. Future self can kind of vibe and hang out. And I like helping out future self, because we don't know what future self is going to have happen. Future self, I mean, I would really hope not, or extremely hope not, but like, you know, one of my friends could die tonight. Anything's possible. Anything is possible. And so it's important to treasure every moment, every time, every second we have with those we care about and those we cherish, because there's no guarantees, man. It's okay. Dallin, you're doing a lot. You're trying to entertain an audience. You're trying to share a good mumbo jumbo. You're trying to have a fun time. And having a fun time, too. While also playing this game that requires fast reflexes and stuff. So you have a lot going on, and that's okay. And you also have a lot going on in terms of, you know, you have a lot to prove. There's a lot of things you'd like to do with your life that haven't happened yet. And that's okay. You know, with every death, there's rebirth. There's a new chance to try again. So, you know, just keep up the good work, man. That's all I can say. I'm proud of you. I mean, just keep up the good work. Don't stop, you know? Like my grandmom today, she's like, hey, just keep hustling. And I appreciate that. I appreciate her saying that. And her and my granddad watch some of my YouTube videos, and it's like, that's nice of them. But yeah, it's all gonna work out. You just gotta be trusting, gotta keep moving forward with faith. You gotta keep building, gotta keep doing these things that help you become a better version of yourself. You cannot slack. Oh my, it's okay. We cannot slack on those things that are gonna assist with the growth, you know? So like going on runs, I mean, doing some writing, that's really important. That we do some writing after this. And also getting good sleep. I mean, that's also really, really important. And lately I haven't really gotten a lot of good sleep, so that's okay, because I'm in this for the long haul. I really am. And those tiny, tiny little time savers, they really do add up in the grand scheme of things. So, Dallin, if you can just get some clean moves, clean jumps on some of these things. I mean, I know the video game really isn't that important. What's important is the relationship we have with yourself, you know? It's way more important. And this is the summit. I mean, this is the most important one for sure. Just stay calm. Take it one jump at a time. Don't have to think about the end yet. We know what end we want to have, but no need to stress out about any of that stuff. It's all gonna work out. There's going to be risks that you have not taken that you still need to take. That you need to take. But you have time. You can make those moves. Reach out to those people. Sometimes opening those people or reaching out to those people, oh no, that's what's really gonna open up the door. Beautiful, beautiful, good stuff. That was scary. We went right into that, but that's okay. Okay, we gotta pick it up a little bit. It's okay, it's okay. We gotta pick it up a little bit though. If we can get some more hyper bounces in there, that would be swell. I know that's kind of risky to do on Summit, but I know you can do it. There's some tiny little jumps like that yeah, it's just I don't know. It happened, it's over, it's all good. There we go, clean. Okay, that was good. Good stuff, good stuff. Keep it up. Okay, that was not so great. Oh, there's no... Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, there's just this bubble thing. Oh boy. Don't need to overthink it. You've done this before. Go for it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We've seen a lot of those already. You're not going for perfection. We're just going to make it. We're just looking to do a little bit better than last time. That's all we want to do. And I know you can do it. You can become a great public speaker. You can, I mean, you already are a great public speaker, but you can, you know, you can get the book out. You can do anything you want to do, Dallin. I mean, you have that potential and ability. I believe in you. Okay, that was tragic. It's okay. We will we'll bounce back from it. We'll make up the time later. We'll do we'll have a really good run on one of these other parts, and it'll be okay. It's okay. Yeah, Dallin, you got a lot on your plate, man, and your cooking skills aren't that great either. So that's okay. Oh my goodness, Dallin, that was a play, bro. That was a play. Wow. That was something. If we had somebody here to clip that, that was clip worthy for sure. Maybe there is somebody here, I just don't know about it, but that's okay. That was beautiful. Oh boy, Dallin, you are doing so good. Okay. Dallin, you are doing so good, man. Holy moly. How are you doing this? I mean, Dallin, you did a podcast interview today. I mean, you talked to the people at Chick-fil-A. I mean, you're just doing some really good stuff, man. I'm proud of you. It is beautiful. You're a good person. And just keep up the good work. Make improvements where you can make improvements, but sometimes you just have to kind of be okay with where you're at. That was close. Okay, 2 more parts. You got this. You can do this. You can do this. You literally just did this. The beautiful thing is you've already made every single one of these jumps already before. So you know you can do it. Just about not getting in your own head, taking things a day at a time, and a moment at a time, and a jump at a time, and believing that you can still do it. I believe in you. You can do it. You can get the PB today. The PB that you want. The PB that you've been working towards. Oh boy. That was dangerous. That was dangerous too. Okay. It's like right now we're working in silence and we need all the love in the chat. And since we don't have that, we're just gonna have to give all the love to myself. Just be like, all right, myself, pump yourself up. I've learned I am very good at pumping other people up, so might as well. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good. We knew there was gonna be death. We knew there was gonna be death there. It's okay. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Oh, Dallin, man. It's hard to do this, Dallin, when you don't have anybody watching. That's hard to do. But you're doing a really good job. And I'm proud of you. Even if you don't get the PB, Dallin, I'll love you either way. What I want you to do, Dallin, is put your all into this. Do what you can. And that's all you can do, man. Yeah, self-talk's extremely powerful. I mean, that self-talk right there, I felt it, you know. Feels genuine, it feels real. And those are things I couldn't really say about myself like a year ago. There's a lot of denial, there's a lot of personal turmoil and struggle that I was prioritizing over being kind to myself in some moments. And that's sad, but, you know, I made it through and it's okay. It's all good. I think we just need to die a little bit less and we'll be okay. Oh my. That one I know we did a run, and now we did a run literally right after, but I believe you can do this. I believe that, you know, you can make this happen. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You can do this in your sleep. You got this. And it's good to set a goal and be like, yeah, I'm gonna get this PB. There are some things outside of our control. With Celeste, though, most things are completely in your control. If you die, if you mess up, it's basically always your fault. But that's okay. Celeste, just like life, is a journey. And a lot of the joy in life really is just the fact you get to be on the journey. That is a lot of the joy in life for sure. The fact that you get to do the journey, you get to do this, you get to suffer, you get to change, you get to grow, you get to develop and transform, you get to see what you're made of. Oh boy. Not the best way, but hey, it works. That was very close. Oh my. Oh, that's a tricky jump right there, actually. This is very much me by myself, dude. It's a pretty surreal experience, honestly. It's me against myself. But it really is me with myself, helping myself to climb up to higher heights, helping me get to a better place in my life, valuing the journey now, as always, knowing that I can do it, knowing that I am good enough, you know? That I am enough. It's powerful stuff, man. Powerful reminders. Oh my. It's easy to just roll in and not really think about that part. Holy cow, dude. Look how close we were, man. What in the world? Yeah, my PB was 58.11. And we just got 58.26. Wow. Wow. 16:53 is a pretty good. It's a pretty good summit, dude. 14 seconds away though. Just wow. Just eat a carrot right now. What in the world? Wow. 14 seconds away. That's like a couple of deaths. It's a couple of things, couple missteps. I think I underestimated how long. I think I overestimated how long that last part was. I was able to do that last part pretty quickly. Still had some deaths. Like I think that one death in like the third flag at the very end was probably the one that seals the deal. Otherwise, it would have been really close. But yeah. Almost got a complete PB. I think we got a couple PBs of like individual levels. But yeah. That was fun. $72 deaths, man. Mods, bruh. There's a lot of cool stuff, like randomizers and stuff. But I mean, if you look at this run, or this was 105. This 105 versus this, like we did 7 minutes faster. I mean, that was pretty solid improvement in a short period of time. So, Forsaken City was faster, Old Site was faster. Celestial Resort could have been under 9, but there's a couple important deaths. I think if we eliminate more of these important deaths, could definitely break PB. I don't know how we'd get it farther. Probably have to lose more time. That Golden Ridge was pretty clean. 535 was really good. Mirror Temple was pretty clean. Reflection was about the same. But yeah, Golden Ridge was really clean. I think that might be my fastest, Golden Ridge maybe. But yeah. Wow. Summit was 16:55, which it's a lot better than 19:40 or whatever it was. Like 14 seconds away from a PB, man. That could have easily happened with the Celeste Resort if we had done a little better earlier and not died that one time. Would have gone it. Definitely with all those summit deaths. We died a ton in reflection. So die less there. And then Golden Ridge was clean as heck. I mean, it had 5 deaths, but I mean, 72 deaths really isn't that big of a deal. But yeah, I mean, this is where we're at. It's like this is a pretty good spot. So I'm excited for next time. It'll be good. And yeah, it's just wow. Like 14 seconds away. It would have been really cool to get a PB. But for now, we'll take 14 seconds away. And it's kind of like me in track right now. I'm trying to get faster, but I'm just going to